What's going on, guys? Scott with STS Contractors here. I'm here with Mike. Mike, what do you tell us about yourself?
Hey, I'm Mike. I'm the owner of Oak & Moss Architecture. We're here today to establish whether or not we can do a second floor addition. A lot of times it's easy to do a second floor addition, but today we're doing one above a garage, and we wanted to investigate a little further whether or not there was a footing to base that on.
Yes, so as you can imagine, one of the most important components in a build, in a home, are going to be the foundation. The foundation has a few components to it that make sure that whatever building we're building on top, or whatever structure we're building on top, it's going to be structurally sound. In this case, the footings are going to be one of those key components. Mike, what do you tell us a little bit about the footings?
So typically your footing is that part under the ground. On top of the footing, it's a foundation wall. So your footing is really just distributing the weight into the dirt so that it doesn't sink. Today we want to check it because we're not sure if this is a slab on grade, and we want to make sure there's something underground that's going to distribute the weight if we add a second story. So there's a number of ways we can do that, and we'll show you today. We'll go around the side.
Great. So some of the ways that we're able to validate that are going to be obviously going through the records, right? Archive files, some existing drawings, or some open permits or closed permits in the construction, or contacting your builder who built a home. Unfortunately, in this case, we don't have none of that. So the game plan is for us to do some test samples, right? And we're going to aim to validating and seeing what's behind those concrete walls, in this case of footings, right? So Mike, by code, what do you think that the sizes need to be for a regular residential construction of a typical footing?
Yeah, a typical footing is usually about 12 inches deep, 24 inches wide. That's typically what we get on new construction. A lot of times you see some smaller than that on older construction, but depending on what the code book says, we can usually look through it and make sure that it's sized properly.
Great. So as Mike said, how thick and wide are going to be the important factors here, right? Unfortunately, we don't have X-ray vision, so how we aim and we're going to tackle this and validating what's behind these walls are going to be making some samples. So I got a couple cool tools, guys, that we're going to make some penetrations and making sure that the footings are there. And if that footing is not there, don't worry, we're going to tell you some of the options that we have out there in the market and construction procedures that are going to make it fit with a proposed construction
Design we bring to the table.
design. Yes, so stay tuned. Hey guys, so we got this Milwaukee, shout out to Milwaukee. So what we're gonna use this for is to make those penetrations. We have a carbide blade specifically designed for masonry work. And this is gonna be a 13-inch bit, and so let's try it out. So we did a few penetration samples all throughout the interior perimeter of the home, of this building. And good things is that there's over 14 inches of concrete footing everywhere. We also did an exterior visual inspection, and we determined that we're all good to go. So now, guys, the ball is on the architect's court, and stay tuned to see how that process goes. So we're back in the office. It was such a positive meeting today. I think so far everything has been going great. Client was able to really get those questions answered. The good thing and the positive thing is that there's no additional work needed. Mike, can you explain us why that extra work was not needed?
Due to the fact that we did a test pit here, we did a test drill here, we did not reach a low footing. A low footing would have been located in this space. That would have been above frost line. So we did not reach anything from the outside, and we went in through the inside here with the drill bit, 16-inch bore, and we didn't hit any dirt, which means this slab wasn't just a slab on grade. There is actually a wall underneath the exposed concrete wall above. That's a good sign. We do want to go back and verify that at a later date that we can do a test dig and verify that we have the proper size footing, but we're looking good that there is not just a slab on grade and that we do have a footing underneath the building.
Great. Mike, if we come across any clients that potentially may need some questions answered, or in a very similar situation where they like to build up and they don't know what can be done, where can we reach you?
Yeah, absolutely. They can reach me either through our website, oamarch.com. You can email me directly. That's myanoso@oakandmossarchitecture.com. And you can give me a call at 929-515-6605. And hopefully I pick up. We'll see.